Human Rights Watch has some important news about drug policy for us. Here's what they say. Does anyone still believe that using marijuana makes people dangerous? United States Department of Homeland Security Secretary John Kelly certainly does. He declared in a speech today that marijuana is a dangerous gateway drug and that this makes marijuana offenses fair game for targeted operations against illegal aliens. The data supports what the public already believes. People arrested for marijuana rarely go on to commit violent crimes. When Human Rights Watch analyzed 15 years of data on people arrested for marijuana possession in New York City, we found 90% of the group had no subsequent felony convictions. Only 3.1% were subsequently convicted of a felony offense, and an additional 0.4% had 2 or more violent felony convictions. So in other words, that's just bullshit, what the government is saying, what John Kelly is saying. His argument is, we got to go after undocumented immigrants for non-violently smoking marijuana or using drugs because it's a gateway drug and it leads to harder drugs and violent crime. Well, actually, no, 90% of people who non-violent drug offense caught with weed do not go on to commit any crime. So it's just not true. But what they're doing is they're trying to find any and every reason to deport undocumented immigrants. Even if you're somebody who's been here for 10 years, 20 years, even if you're somebody who works really hard, yes, pays various forms of taxes, because undocumented immigrants pay $11.3 billion worth of taxes every year, contrary to popular belief about moochers and they're leeching off the system. They can't even get welfare. They can't even get many government programs, so they're just contributors. They don't get anything back for it in many instances. So even if you've been here for years, even if you're working hard, supporting your family, paying some taxes, you're doing nothing but being a benefit to society, even in that circumstance, they're trying to find weaselly ways to deport you because you probably happen to be of the wrong skin color in their mind. So this is the Trump administration in action. Now, Obama was bad with deportations. He actually broke the record for deportations. But in this case, we're dealing with not just, hey, we have violent criminals and we're deporting them, which I'm fine with. You want to deport violent criminals? By all means. But you're not talking about violent criminals. You're talking about somebody who was smoking weed. I can, man. It should be legal in the first place, smoking weed. But it's still illegal, and there's still an unnecessary burden and cracking down on weed smokers, and now they're going to use it as an excuse to deport people, even if they're productive people who are doing the right thing.